Hey, what's up guys? Manny from MC Personal Finance here, and welcome back to another video. First off, I just want to thank you guys for hitting 50 subscribers. We're currently at 61, and I'm just ready to continue to provide content for you. You guys continue to support me. Thank you again so much, you guys, for the support. There's going to be definitely more videos to come, and I'm excited for what this YouTube channel is going to bring. Before this video gets started, make sure to smash the like button, Graham Stephan style. Comment down below any questions that you have or any videos you want me to post, and make sure to subscribe. So a couple of weeks ago, me and my friends, we were having a discussion, and the question came up, would you rather take $25,000 that you were able to invest, or take $200,000 right now that you were not able to invest at all? And we all decided to go with the $25,000 option. And you may be thinking, why would you do that? $200,000 is obviously a lot more than $25,000. And the key as to why we all decided to take the $25,000 is the fact that we were going to be able to invest it. Now, the situation is obviously hypothetical, but it would be great if someone just came up to you in the street one day and said, here, you can have $25,000 right now and be able to invest it, or you can have $200,000 right now, but you wouldn't be able to invest it. I mean, wouldn't we all love to have that? But even though that this specific situation is hypothetical, compound interest, the topic of today's video, is something that's very real. And compound interest is the reason why we all decided to go with the $25,000 over the $200,000 that you couldn't invest. Now, unless you wanted to buy a new Porsche 911 Turbo right now, then I could see you taking the $200,000. But I think that would be a very, very small percentage of people, considering what the $25,000 invested could do for you down the line. So what is compound interest? Compound interest in its simplest terms means that you're getting interest on the principal, which is the original amount that you put down or deposited, and the interest off of that principal. So it's a compounding effect, which is why it's called compounding interest. If any of you guys like math like I do, like I know it's crazy, I like math, there's a formula that'll tell you how much money you will end up with due to compounding interest. And that formula is A equals P times 1 plus R over N to the NT. A is the final amount of money that you're going to end up with. P is the principal, which is the original deposit that we talked about earlier. 1 is 1. R is the interest rate that you will receive. N is the number of times that the compounding happens during the time period, which can either be quarterly, biannually, or annually, usually. NT is the number of time periods that you're using to calculate how much money you will receive. And if you don't like math, you can just Google compound interest calculator online and input the numbers there. Compounding interest is a major key as to why investing early and as often as possible can open up so many opportunities later down the line, and why it's so highly stressed when you go into the financial world. So going back to our example of $25,000 that you can invest versus $200,000 that you can't invest. By investing the $25,000 right now at an 8% interest rate and not making any additional deposits, you would make back that $200,000 in 27 years. And this is the bare minimum that you could do. Now you may be saying, well, it took me 27 years to make back that $200,000 when I could have had it day one, right then, right there. And I would say, keep this in mind. You still can't invest that $200,000. So anytime after day one of year 27, you're going to be making more money than you would have if you just took the $200,000 straight up. And going on that, we're also going to look at why investing earlier and as often as possible is better than waiting. So if we keep that same $25,000 at an 8% return rate with no additional deposits, we see that after 35 years, you would make close to $370,000. If you waited 10 years and started investing then you'd only have a total of $171,000 at the end of that same time period. That's almost a $200,000 difference. And this shows the more money you invest and the earlier you do it, the more compound interest you receive. But the less money you invest and the longer you wait to do it, the more amount of compound interest that you're forfeiting. So you may be thinking, Manny, is it too late to start investing? No, it's never too late to start investing. I'd rather you be investing right now and starting right now rather than waiting down the line thinking it's too late and that it won't make a difference. It will make a difference. Starting now is definitely better than never starting at all. I recommend opening up a Charles Schwab brokerage account. It's completely free to you. It has a really good interface, and just start continually pouring money into it, whether it's $100, $500, $1,000, whatever. And I suggest if you're just starting out to invest in an ETF such as the SPY, which tracks the S&P 500. So while it might be nice to buy a Porsche 911 Turbo right off the bat, I would advise you and recommend that you think about what the money could do for you later down the line. Because in our earlier example, if you just invested the 25K, you'd have enough to buy the Porsche 911 Turbo and have $100,000 left over to do whatever you want with it. And always remember, it's never too late to start investing. Thank you guys for watching, and make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, peace.